All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about auto loan rates and how the nationwide average has surged to a crazy number. We're going to talk about that. And of course, I love talking about it. So we're going to talk about how to get the best possible auto loan financing rates, how to beat Tesla, how to beat the national average. It's probably my favorite video I love making because I just want to share the wealth. I want to make sure you guys get the best possible deal and best good financing as well. So we're just going to jump straight into it. No more fluff or anything. Well, I'm definitely going to roll my intro, but let's roll that intro. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. My name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla, good financing, or just selling your Tesla at the best rate. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. So Tesla Model Y, I know a ton of my viewers are probably, this is the vehicle that you're interested in, but let's just recap really quick. So if you were to buy a Tesla and go through Tesla financing, your rate is 4.99% at the lowest. And this is an article I found from Edmunds that basically tracks, or at least a site that tracks all the average interest rates across the country. And you can see right here for new car APR, the average is 6.3%. It's up 0.4% over the past month. And this is October. Of course, there's November, there's December, but this is actually like pretty insane. It gets even more insane for used cars. Used cars is also up another 0.4%, up 9.6%. That's actually pretty insane because that's a good amount of percentage points from 9.6 to 6.3. So that's a lot of interest, especially if you're keeping that loan over the whole 60 to 72 months. That's a lot of interest. Like the difference in interest between 6.3 and 9.6 over the course, like a $50K loan, that's a good amount of money. I bet that's like $5,000 to $10,000 at least. But this is crazy. Like this is some high interest rates, but of course, like you can see right here on the graph, or at least across the country, all the different states. And it's kind of weird. Like some of the north or the central areas or the Pacific Northwest is like lower interest rates than of course the South or even Florida or even California. California seems like it's actually under the average, which isn't not bad. But then right here, Nevada, 6.96%, almost 7%. Texas, 6.83%. 6.88% over here, 6.7% in Florida. Like it's crazy out there. So the average is higher than Tesla, but we're going to go over how to actually beat Tesla financing, how to beat Edmunds average and get rates that are like basically half of this. Like right now I'm going to show you a site, or at least 4 different sites and 4 credit unions that all have rates 100% lower than this. A couple of them are like 50% of this, but this video is actually sponsored. But before we get into that, this video is actually sponsored by my Calendly link. Down below in the description, you can find a Calendly link. Definitely check that out if you're interested. It's basically, you can schedule a call with me if you're confused on what to do with buying a Tesla or how to buy a car. You can definitely check that out. And after you schedule that call with me, you actually get a link to my buying guide, which gets links to all the resources that I use to get the best possible deal. All right, so let's get into it. First one, Tower Federal Credit Union. I recommend this credit union as my number one. It's really easy to join. I've used it. A ton of my viewers have used it to get a lot of loans for their Tesla. Super interesting. And right here, right off the bat, you can see it. You can see it right there. 60 months, 2.99%, 72 months, 3.49%, and 84 months at 4.99%. Even on the used car side, like 60 months, 2.99, that's not bad. It's like, those are like, that's a third of what the national average is. And this is about a half of what the national average, or more than half of what the national average is across the country. So super easy to join. I'll just show you really quick. You just go to Y Tower and then go to eligibility, how to join. You donate $35 to their Tower Cares Foundation, and then you become eligible right off the bat. After you go do that, open an account, check his account, apply for credit, and then boom, bap, dap, yeah, you're ready to go. So really easy way to beat Tesla financing right off the bat is just joining Tower Federal Credit Union and then just getting their rates. The next one is Adelphi Credit Union. Another good credit union. You just have to be a Christian basically, but good rates as well. I won't jump into all of them, but This one is good if you want like an 84-month term. It has like 3.84%. Another one right here is Velocity Credit Union. They have a Cyber Monday special. So tomorrow, or sorry, this coming Monday, you have to apply to get 50% off their rates. And this one actually has a really cool one, 2.74% for 65 months if you can get to that. Or actually, I think it's 3% for 65 months, which gives you an extra term. And this last one right here is probably my newest one that I found out. And this one's cool because it actually has the 65 months, not the one before, but it has 2.74% for 65 months. If you need that extra little bit of months over instead of like that 60 to 65 months, this is the credit union to go for. And it's, I mean, 2.74%. What is that? Like a third of the rate here, almost, like, especially if you're in some of these states that are basically 7%, you're basically saving 30% or 60% off the rate. But let me show you why this matters, because like, let's say like let's go like the worst possible example. Let's take pound for pound, same one, $50,000 Model Y, right? And then if you're going like a 72-month term, I can't even type right now, 72-month, and you're going 9%, because what's the average here? Yeah, let's go back here. 9.6% is the average, and that means there's states that are even higher. So we just switched to used car APRs. This is absolutely insane. 12%, 11%. I can't imagine. This is like, I mean, of course, because there's people actually paying 20, 25% on a used car, which is definitely out there. But let's look at this. So $50,000, 72%. Let's take the national average, 9.6%. So if it's a $50,000 loan, so that's a used one, we do the calculation on the math, that means your payments are $916, which doesn't sound bad. But if you're stretching over 72 months, that means you're paying almost $16,000 in total interest to just keep this loan. So now let's say you switch to like a credit union, right? Hopefully you find one that's good, that works for you, and it's like 3% interest. Let's call it 3.5. Let's see how much difference in interest you actually save. You go from $15,000 to $5,500. So that's $10,000 in interest that you actually save, that you can use that money for a better car. You can do whatever you want to. Yeah, save. I mean, of course, hopefully you save that money and invest it, or at least save it in a savings account at like 3%. But this is, of course, not financial advice, but you can use these tools and see for yourself why shopping for a rate and getting credit union financing at one of the 4 credit unions that I've given you on this list so far to beat the average and beat Tesla financing, why that matters, and actually dollar for dollar how much you'll actually save. But hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Tech unboxing, welcome. You're coming late on the stream, but don't worry, I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Please hit that like if you're enjoying it. Definitely comment below if you have any questions on financing or credit unions or anything like that. I'd love to hear from you guys' thoughts. But yeah, if you want to schedule a call, definitely check it out. Calendar link down below in the description, and I'll hit that like if you guys are enjoying it. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.